National Guard troops patrolling the streets of Washington, D.C. will soon be carrying guns. The Pentagon said Friday Defense Secretary Pete Kegseth ordered the guards to carry their service-issued weapons. That's a change from the week prior when the Pentagon said they would not be armed. Nearly 2,000 National Guard members are stationed in the city after President Trump ordered a crackdown on what he called an epidemic of crime. According to local police data, violent crime in D.C. is down from nearly 2 years ago.
That was CBS Mornings. We'll be pulling from NBC, Al Jazeera, AP News, and the folks down at Politico. What we're finding is that the U.S. National Guard members deployed against the citizens of Washington, D.C. are now approaching children and families with loaded firearms. This comes from a spokesperson for the Joint Task Force carrying out the mission. Pete Kegseth authorized his Neo Confederate Platoon, who were deployed as part of President Donald John Trump's lies about the citizenry in the nation's capital. From CNN, quote, "The directive marked a notable shift in guidance from the Pentagon, which had previously indicated that National Guard members could be armed if the circumstances warranted it." A CNN reporter witnessed 2 Guard members carrying long guns Sunday evening in the Wharf, a popular waterfront neighborhood, end quote. To assist the D.C. National Guard, more than 1,900 hostile post-Civil Rights Act Republicans with membership in the Ku Klux Klan, Proud Boys, and Patriot Front from West Virginia, South Carolina, Mississippi, Ohio, Louisiana, and Tennessee were called upon. These invading forces began ramping up their campaign of Southern aggression last week. In the week beginning as August 12th, the first full day the Trump administration had control of the Metropolitan Police Department, the city saw a large surge in slave catcher activity, which was the only actual increase in crime. Now, ABC 7 News, WJLA.
All right, and now to today's other big development. President Trump once again accusing Mayor Muriel Bowser of putting out false data to make D.C. seem safer than it is. And he's now threatening the mayor with a complete and total federal takeover of the city, first on Truth Social and then this afternoon at the White House.
I'm tired of listening to these people say how safe it was before we got here. It was unsafe. It was horrible. And Mayor Bowser better get her act straight or she won't be mayor very long, because we'll take it over with the federal government, run it like it's supposed to be run.
Now, it's not clear what the president means when he says a complete and total federal takeover. Meanwhile, 7 News reached out to the mayor's office for a response to the president's remarks, but we've yet to hear anything. However, the mayor has defended the accuracy of that data being released. And here's what she said Wednesday when asked about the Justice Department opening a criminal investigation into whether D.C. crime numbers have been altered.
We know that crime has gone down in our city, and it has gone down precipitously over the last 2 years because of a lot of hard work. And we know that those facts don't comport to what some people are saying, but those are the facts.
Now, a lawsuit over manipulated data several years ago was just settled. Meanwhile, the president is boasting about stats released this week by the administration as being accurate. It shows violent crime is down nearly half compared to this time last year.
The team at DC News Now interacts with college students returning to campus in DC.
Yes, a lot of mixed feelings from students across D.C. right now. Many of them, of course, excited to get back here to the city, to their D.C. college campuses, but not entirely unaware of what's going on, both inside and outside their university bubbles, with that increased federal law enforcement presence on the street. A different start to the traditional DC college experience.
I went to this one party and it got shut down by the FBI, so a little bit nerve-wracking, I'm not gonna lie.
Federal law enforcement, the National Guard, and the DC Police Department now under President Trump's executive order, out in full force cracking down on crime across the district, including college campuses and their neighborhoods. Freshman Jeremiah Ayala says he's trying to enjoy his early days at Howard University.
It has been really nice, but I would be lying to say that I wasn't nervous walking the streets alone or at night or anything like that. Even if I am with a group of people, I'd be lying to you if I said that I was completely just like, oh yeah, everything's gonna be fine.
Now, that young individual that you just heard speaking would be a young person classified as black. Now, the next young person you're going to hear speak is simply by their name, not by anything else. In this culture, in this system, in this hierarchy, this person would be classified as Muslim. Hear this young person speak.
University.
As a newcomer, I can kind of feel it, and I'm just a bit wary, just because at the end of the day, like, I want to do good stuff. I know I'm a vocal person. I just don't want to get caught up in the wrong places.
It's like,
now, the next young individual that you're going to hear speak would be classified as white. Again, not a classification I place upon the individual. It's above my station.
it's like not really impeding daily life, at least for me at this point.
And there you have it. That is what's going on right now in the next step of the Neo Confederate invasion. It's on.